You know what's really cool about marriage is that I can look like this and I'm 125% gonna get laid
I'm very
tonight.
happy to have
How
you here
I
today.
get my wife to
So
stop
happy to
being
be
mad
here.
at
Very
me.
fun to be
Ben.
on something live for a change.
Yeah.
You can go to Chick-fil-A.
And we have a lot in common in relation to
And
with
Target.
respect to our views on marriage and relationships.
We can go to Starbucks
I'm
too.
always pleased to see a new article by you
Yeah?
taking on
Yeah,
the
we
new
can get you that
orthodoxy,
milkshake you like.
which is controlling the
I feel like it's getting worse
And
by
I'll
the
buy
year.
you
Worse by the year.
something at Target.
Now, so we're talking today about the
My
whole
husband
issue
says
of
he's
women.
upset with me because in his words, sweetie, you need to stop spending so much money on DoorDash. Ordering it 3 times a day is not appropriate and we need to start living within our means. Honey, it sounds like you have an income problem, not that I have a spending problem. Start earning more money and we won't have these issues.
well, I wanna-
So
all right, if
I
I'm
took
gonna
his
read
credit
this,
card that we
then we
share
have to
and I booked a vacation for my
qualify.
daughter Richard and I. We're staying in a
You gave
hotel
the video in
tonight
front of you?
and I hope he enjoys
I haven't done
that I
that.
charged $8,000 to his
Because
credit card.
I didn't actually
Make more
write
money,
that
darling.
story, and I think some people on Facebook thought I did.
Hi guys, this is what you get from the modern women. Because
No,
the
here
reason
it is.
why
I found
the
it.
modern woman want
No,
to
I
marry
didn't write
is
that
not because
story.
she
I know
is
it's not
into
your
you.
story, but I
It is
thought
to
you
secure
used to the-
resources.
I know I did. I posted it, and then I had a lot to
You
say
don't own
about
the
it.
modern woman.
But
The government
Oh,
owns
no, it's
it.
a famous story. Anyway, tell us.
Because when
tell
things
us.
start to fall
So
apart,
there's
you
this
have no
there's
power.
this store in New York City called
The
the
court
Husband
have the
Store,
power,
where women can only
and the
go
government own the court.
to choose a husband. Where women can go
As
to
you
choose
can
a
see, she
husband.
can spend
And
the
at
money
the
how
entrance
she
to the
wants. She
store
can
is
tell the
this
husband
sign that you
why,
can only
because
visit
she's
the store
already into
once.
it. That
And
is
there
why
are 6
marriage
floors
now for
inside,
modern
and the
men
men's
must be
value
evaluated.
increases as women ascend
You
each
must
flight
study.
of
If you want
stairs.
to go into
And they're
marriage,
permitted to choose
I don't
any
say you
man they
don't
want
you
from
don't
any
have to marry,
floor,
but you have
or
to
they can
know
go up
the
another
price.
floor.
You have to
But they
understand the
cannot go back
consequences that come
down
with the marriage.
except to exit the building.
This is what
So
the
a woman
modern
goes into
woman
the
brings
store
to
to
the
find a
table.
husband. On the
Until
and on
circumstances
the
are
first
changed
floor,
and
the
the playing
sign
field is
says,
equal for
"These
men
men
and
have
women,
jobs."
marriage is something you have to think about it
On the
before
second floor, the sign
indulging
says,
into
"These
it.
men have jobs, love kids, and are extremely good looking."
Women now come into relationship
Wow,
for
the woman
resources.
thinks this is great, but she keeps going up. She goes
They
to
want
the
to
4th
secure
floor,
the
and the
ring.
sign there
Why?
says, "These men
For
have jobs,
resources.
love kids, and are
Because
drop-dead
after the ring,
good-looking,
you have
and
no
they help with the
authority in that
housework."
relationship again.
Mercy me, the woman says, "I can't stand it."
The modern woman
Yet she still goes up
is
to the
not
5th
a
floor.
traditional woman.
And there the sign reads,
Now
"These
let's
men
move to
have
the next
jobs,
episode.
love kids, are drop-dead gorgeous."
Okay, I have a
housework,
genuine question
and
that I
a
need someone to
strong
answer for me.
romantic streak.
So, my very first boyfriend, I don't even count him because we didn't date that long. But, you know, I fucked with him. I liked
You are
him.
visitor
He cheated on me.
3 billion.
And it wasn't until after he cheated on me where I was like, oh my god, like,
12 to visit this floor.
I
There
like
are no men on
him,
this
you know,
floor. This
I
floor
love
exists
him.
solely as proof
My
that women
second
are impossible
boyfriend
to please.
was my
Thank you for
longest
shopping at
relationship
the
and my
husband
last
store.
relationship. I remember somewhere in
To
the
avoid
middle, he
gender
like
bias
texted his
charges.
ex, and I was like, oh my god. It wasn't until after he texted his ex where I
And on the
really
first
started
floor,
fucking
there are
with him.
wives who love sex.
And then we broke up.
On the second floor, there are wives
And
who love sex. And
it wasn't until he stopped giving me
on the
attention where I
third
was like,
floor,
I
there are wives who
love
sex,
this man.
who are
He was
kind,
my
and
first
enjoy
love.
sports.
But when I was in a
The fourth,
relationship with him,
fifth,
I
and sixth
I
floors
didn't even see
have
long term with him. Like, I liked him, but it wasn't like that.
I love that.
So my question is,
I love
what
it
does that
too.
mean
I
for
love
me?
it too.
What is the underlying
Tell
issue?
me
Why don't
why
we fuck
you
with guys more
Okay,
when
so
they do?
it was just
Guys,
it's
this is
obvious.
it.
I mean, it doesn't
Women
take,
will prefer
a
or
genius
rather
to figure
share
out
an
a
alpha
message
male
there.
than to be with a better
Women are
man.
very difficult
When you
and
want to
hard
do
to please,
everything for a
and
woman,
men are
chivalry,
not. Men
all
are
this,
simple, their needs are
women are
simple,
no more. Modern
and the
women
more
are no
women
more
think they
interested
can
in
have, the more
chivalry
they
and
tend
all
to
these
go
things.
after. And then when they
They will
get to that
prefer a
point,
bad
they're never
guy
satisfied
for
and want
your
more.
good
I mean,
guy
that's the
syndrome.
general gist
You better come out
of
of this
the
good
message. And of
issue
course,
trying
depending
to
on whether
please
you have a
women,
sense of
trying to
humor,
satisfy
right?
women. Women do not need it. At
You
the
can
end of the
rare
day,
these
women say
days.
we want a
very
nice guy,
rare.
want
I
it,
mean,
but when
you
you
know,
want to
you
perform
would
that
think
niceness,
that I
they'll end up
said,
hate you.
because
They'll
of course
leave
I made some
you
comments
for
about
a street guy. They'll leave you for an
that
alpha male. They better be with an alpha
anecdote,
male who is
and that
with
that
other
today
women
we are
than
having
to
a
be with
problem
you, a
with
so-called nice
extremely
guy.
unrealistic
That's
and
why they
high
say nice
expectations,
guys
usually on the
finish
part of
last
women,
because they'll
and
wait
that
for
it's a
you when they
problem
have been
for
washed
sustaining marriages
washed
and
out
relationships.
in their
And you would
30s, when
think
they have
that I
been washed,
told women that
hit the
they should
wall, then
just,
they look for nice guys
I
to
said
take care of
something
them.
like lower your
Men, you have to
expectations,
come
and I
out
made
from
it pretty
this
simple, but
nice
then I
guy
explained it in the post.
syndrome.
But if you just looked at the meme, it said
Treat
lower your
women the way they
expectations,
should be
ladies.
treated,
And you would think that I had
and they will
said,
last
just
with you.
take any
These
old
nice
man
guys,
off the
if you want to
street. You know,
satisfy
you
a
shouldn't
woman
have
at your own
any, even
expense,
if he abuses
get
you,
out
that's
of this
okay. You know
dead
what? They just took it as far as they could take it.
effort
that's
that
kind of
many
what I-
men are into it.
Or any suggestion that well, anything else
You
to
have
do with
learned
women
that
ever do
it is
anything wrong
almost
gets you into
impossible
trouble.
to satisfy
Let's
a
learn the
woman.
idea that they shouldn't
And that
aim
is
as
true.
high
Women
as
know
they
this,
possibly
but
can.
only women don't know it.
I mean,
Now
yeah,
let's move to the next episode.
Well, I totally
Okay, so I don't know if you've seen the video that's going around, and it's about a woman, a black lady, and she's like, oh my gosh, me and my friends went out, and nobody was like trying to get at us. Nobody showed interest, nobody anything. And a guy duetted it or stitched it, and he actually said, well, look what you women have done, like, this is what you wanted, correct? So I want to piggyback off of that. Ladies, y'all, not all of y'all, but you guys wanted this whole, oh, leave us alone, you guys are perverts, you guys are weirdos, like, we hate men thing. You guys are on this fucking bandwagon to, like, you hate men. What is the fucking goal of this? What is the point of this? Because you know what you guys are doing? You're ruining it for the women who do want to be approached. You're ruining it for the women who are shy and do want that guy to come up to them. Does that make sense? And you're also ruining it for the guys who are great guys, have great intentions. Maybe they're just nervous when they come up to you, so they're shy and like anxious, and you take that as them being a pervert or weirdo. Where does this lead up to? Like, I honestly want to know what the whole point of this is, because at this point, it's going to come to a nobody wants to come up to you, nobody's going to talk to you, nobody's going to try with you, and everybody's going to be thinking, damn, he's not interested in me. So ladies, you guys wanted men to back down from it, so are you guys going to step up to the plate? Are you guys going to start asking guys out? No. Are you guys going to start going up to dudes and saying, hey, you know, let me take you out to dinner? How about you come over to my place at 8 o'clock and I'll have dinner made for you? What's your favorite food to eat? I'll make it for you. I highly doubt that's going to happen, but my whole point of this is I'm not understanding the whole I hate men movement, because in the end, what does this do for us? Especially like if you have kids and you have sons, you're teaching your sons to hate men because you hate men? I don't get that. Like, can somebody like explain this to me? Because I really don't get how this is all working out in anybody's favor. Because I feel bad for all the good guys that are out there, and then I feel bad for the women who are very shy and want a guy to approach them, but now there's guys not approaching them because of women who have ruined this whole little thing.
Right.
Women,
And
let me
the
tell you
funny thing
something.
about the word settle is, of
You
course,
need
it
us. We
sounds
don't
bad,
really need
you know,
you.
the language matters.
The
and that
life you are
sounds bad,
living,
but
the
of course,
freedom,
if
the
you're
everything,
starting from an
the money you are
unrealistic
making, the
place,
financial
then settle
independence,
isn't a bad
all
word.
you have, we
In
gave
fact,
it to you.
you could just
This
say,
world you live in,
instead
we
of
build the
having
world you live
inflated
in. The
expectations,
company,
just
the
have
factory, the
realistic
everything you're working that's
expectations,
making
as
you
opposed to
independent,
high
we
and
build
low
it.
and settling and
In
aiming
this
high or
game
whatever,
that
you know, you can change the language.
you people have created, nobody's a winner.
But yeah, there's just no. I think
Nobody's
the
a
best
winner.
way to
All
get
this
a woman to
environment you are seeing,
understand it, I
everything
have
that
found,
is
at least in my
happening, we
coaching
make it happen.
business,
The men
is
make
if
it
you
happen.
reverse it. I find that's very quick. If you
You
reverse the
notice
genders,
sometimes,
let's say I'm
listen,
talking
look
to a
around
wife
you.
who's
See,
really, you know, upset
the
because her husband
empowerment
isn't A, B, C, D, E, F,
in this
G,
state wave now
and
is
I
running everything
reverse it
from
and I say,
everybody.
but what if he expected
Women
blah,
are
blah, blah,
creating
blah,
feel
blah,
that
blah,
men
of
are
you,
feeling
and all
a
of a
type
sudden
now
it's
to
just
approach
crystal
women because of the
clear.
circumstances that have been
Or
created
whatever,
by
it's not
very
even of
women,
your
by
just
same
your
women. And
qualities,
really,
but
most
whatever it is
women are
they expect
running
in
the
the
dating
relationship
market
that
from
you should
other
do or
women
be like.
who
You know,
are
it
willing
doesn't
to,
work that way in reverse
because why? The
men
family
don't
have been
have very many
destroyed
needs. They
with this
really
movement that
genuinely
if
don't.
a
Be
woman wants to be
nice,
traditional,
be
to look
available,
after children and the husband, all that, she is deemed
affection,
as not a real woman, not
appreciation, and
independent,
that's
all this
about
type
it.
of thing. It is running
You know, I mean,
everything
it's
from
just maybe a
every
maybe a bit of sex,
body.
but that's
Well, no, the sex.
What are we
The sex
gaining
was. I'm
from
sorry. When I said be
dividing
available, I meant
sexes
sex.
and all these things? Why?
I was including
Why?
sex. Yeah,
Let's
be
jump to the next
be interested in
episode.
sex. If you're interested in sports, that's helpful.
Hey, wait.
If you're not,
Are you giving
whatever.
me head today?
But yeah, sex, food,
Okay.
being nice, kind, generous, selfless, thoughtful. I mean, really, these are human traits. It's just that for men, they're just the list isn't long.
Babe, we having sex tonight?
The husband's story, the wife's story. One's got a long list, one doesn't. And if you look at those side by side, if you're able to really look at men and women in a more, I guess, detached or objective fashion.
I'm not joking right now. You came out to eat and you ate $20 worth of food.
But it doesn't make sense.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Okay,
Did you not eat? You ordered the bowl and you ordered the hash browns, and that's $18.75. Look it, $18.75 with taxes. It was $3.86. So I'm just breaking it down. Split that up. $3.86. Half of that is almost $2. I'm thinking like $1.80 or something like that. So you owe $20.
It doesn't even matter what I order or what I didn't order. Well, I'm saying, why would I have to pay even half of it when you're here? That's what
giving women the power to walk.
I'm here. I asked you, did you want to go out to eat with me? I
Yeah.
didn't say I was going to pay.
We're dependent on that relationship.
Oh, okay.
Is that common sense? Do you just go and sit down at restaurants and just figure that they're going to pay for
You
you?
just want to be put in the friend zone,
I mean,
right?
I
Not even that. If I,
you know, you might as well girl look for
Whatever.
the good in that
Okay.
relationship. We've got no
What are you
option
acting
for
all?
that.
Why are you acting all
And-
weird like that?
And
I'm
I
not
think the
acting
woman,
weird, just
when
saying
they're
No, you got a little
the
stank
man-
attitude.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna have an
When-
attitude.
See, I'm gonna tell you where I was a gentleman at.
Support themselves.
Hey,
Australia, they've
do you
got
know
this
what, guys?
huge,
Men
support
are waking up.
network, the government
Why? Because most men
really
have come in to
compete
realize that
very effectively
it
with
does
the
not worth
capacity
it.
of men
Do you know how
to-
many
to
times
support
guys
women.
are taking girls
Particularly
out
the
for
low
dinner,
income levels, women
and at
do
the end of
much
the day,
better
got
when
nothing
government's
out of it?
supporting them than they do.
Most
with,
girls now, they
you
would
know,
prefer to go out with a
the
man. They
low-income
know
men
they are not
might
interested in you. They don't
competing
like
with
you.
the
They are
women.
not
And I like-
Anyway,
Go ahead.
maybe
Yeah, go on,
sexually
Suzanne.
No, I was
attracted
just
to
gonna
you,
say,
but they want to go out
to
with
me,
you
it's so
just
much
to
about
eat and
mindset
drink
because
for free.
the argument
At the
isn't
end of the day,
about
they
the
go home, you
law
get
and whether or
zero
not
out
people
of
should
it.
be allowed to
She
get
is not
divorced or
your
whether or not
sister.
women should work. It's really
Why
about your
involve yourself in
mindset
this type
going
of
in.
thing?
And
I'm
when
so
you,
happy
I
that
like
men
to
are waking up. Why?
say
Because
that
most
when
men,
you
they'll
can't,
we take girls
when
out
you
sometimes, 2,
one of
3,
the most
this
effective things
dating
for
all that time, and you
keeping a
get
relationship
zero
or a
out
marriage
of it.
going is to not to
Nothing
take
out of
divorce
it.
off the
Now,
table.
men are becoming
And
wise and
that's
knowing
a
that no,
mental
you will not
thing
waste
that
your
when you
time.
do
Time
it
is
and you
money. Time you
pretend that you
have
lived back
invested in your future,
before
in your destiny,
women
doing something
could
for
support
yourself,
themselves or before
improving
divorce
yourself.
was
You
so
spend with the girl,
available,
at the end you
it
get
just
zero
puts you
out of
in a
it. Deep
completely
down in her
different
heart, she
mindset.
knows she's not
And
interested in
it
you,
forces
but she
you to
want
have
to
to deal
eat
with something that you
from
would
you.
otherwise
Guys,
say, well,
stop this
I
type
don't
of
have to,
attitude.
so I won't.
Depend
It's
on
too
yourself.
hard.
You
Like,
have
I'm
to
out
know
of here.
what
You know,
you are
that's right. The door is
doing
open
for yourself
and because
first.
that door is open,
Upgrade yourself.
it's changed
Focus
the
on
whole
you
nature
Changes
of
the
that.
whole
and
thing.
build
Yep.
yourself up.
And
If you
also
want to
with that,
interact
we
with
also
women,
gave
watch your back. Do
real
not take
incentives
somebody
to
out.
women.
You must find out. Anyhow,
okay,
we must find out
divorce
whether she's
obviously is a
interested or
very
not. Don't just
destructive
take
thing in
people
all
to
sorts
dinner
of
just to
ways,
try
but
whether
many
at the end
women
they
know
will go
they'll
with
come
you
out
or not.
okay.
No,
Not all
because
women,
most girls now
but
they are willing
lots
to
of
eat
women
from you and never give anything back in return.
will end up
Stop
with a
doing
house,
it.
they end up with the children,
Stop
they can
paying
deny
for dinner
contact,
for debt that you have cheap nothing back
father's
from
contact
it.
with those
Stop
children. I mean,
it.
they have enormous
Let's jump to
power
the
in
next
a divorce
episode.
situation.
This is
Not
getting
all
sweeter.
women, as I say, but many.
Tell me if you've seen this before too.
And
Girls who are
so
super
it's not
confident,
such a dreadful
extremely
option for them.
successful,
And men
so
know
pretty, like drop
that
dead gorgeous,
divorce
have everything going on for them.
for
They're
most
always
of them
single.
in terms of their
And then on the other hand,
relationships and in terms of
guys
their financial
who are
assets.
super
So,
attractive, confident, super smart, everything.
You know, you're right to take
They're
it off the
always in a
table because
relationship.
it's there. And that is
Am I making this up,
changing the
or
whole nature
have
of
other
how
people seen this
people
trend
think
too?
about their relationships and how much effort they need to
You
put
see,
into
all
it.
these criteria that she is
Yeah, I
describing
really
are
feel like
masculine
over the last 30 or 40
criteria.
years, so
Now,
much of the
the
problems
modern woman
that
has
are
decided to be
plaguing,
almost like a
particularly
man.
young modern
And
marriages,
at the back
have
of
to do
most
with the
modern
way we
women,
think,
at the back of their mind now,
with
they
the
thought that
way we
if they become
think
like
about the
a
other
man, they will
sex,
attract the same
about
thing that
marriage as
men
an
are attracted.
institution.
It doesn't work like
It's
that.
not
No
just
matter that women
laws
have
and
changed in
just
this state way, this
customs
thing,
or
nature,
mores or whatever.
biology,
It's really this mind shift.
biological
So, for
effect
example,
has
one of
not
the big
changed.
things that I think is when I
Nature have not
referred on that
changed.
article to woke
We
women,
can try to
I'm
say,
referring
okay,
to
men
women
and
who've been
women are the
raised to
same, but
believe,
gender has not changed.
hook, line, and
A man
sinker
is
in
a
the
man, a woman, a
equality
female is a female, a male is
concept,
a male. It has
meaning
not
that
changed.
men and women
There
are
is no
interchangeable,
success,
that there are no real sex
no
differences,
achievement, no confidence that a woman will
what one
get to
does,
be
the other
like a
does,
man.
and that
Then
they're
it
like
doesn't work like
partners
that.
instead
Instead,
of
most
unique
men,
individuals coming together to
they
form
don't
this
want to be
union,
in
and
the
that they
house with
each
another
bring
man.
specific
Women do
skills
not
to the
understand this
table.
thing. It
That
doesn't
if you
work like that.
capitalize on that, will
Okay, look at her attitude here. She's wearing a
as they're
gold
coming
watch.
in a
She,
competitive way,
you
where
notice
it's
she's
almost
sitting
like
with
they're
her legs
roommates.
open
They're
and
not
she pointing
combining
finger. Those are
their
attribute
money.
of
They're calling the money his money, her
authority,
money. It's
power,
not
all
just
those type
separate
of
bank
things. The
accounts. I
attribute
mean, the
of
whole mindset is
masculinity.
that's
And
his money, that's her money, that's her
men are
debt,
not
that's his
attracted
debt.
to this thing naturally.
The whole concept
We
of
are two
working as a
opposite
team and
sexes, and
complementing
before
one
we
another
attract
with
each other, they
unique
must be
roles.
opposite. It's just like
And that
negative
doesn't
and
have to
positive,
mean
where they attract to
traditional
produce light.
hardcore
If we are all
inflexible
positive,
gender
we
roles. I
cannot
just
produce
mean
light.
that you
It is
bring
almost
something unique as a
impossible.
woman
Why
and as a
women are
man,
not
and that
getting
when
this
you
thing?
work
The more women
within
are
that
becoming like men, the more
framework,
they
that
are
natural
sending men away
biological
from from them. They
framework,
don't know.
you're going to have
Men
more
are
success
attracted
than when
to
you're
feminine women
trying to
naturally.
compete with one another and acting as though
A
you are
man may
interchangeable, which
be
is what I
have
see all the
some
time in
says
my
some
coaching.
fun with you, do some certain things with you, all the type of thing, but she will not.
And
He
yet,
will not commit to
there's
you.
real
When
inconsistencies
it comes to
here,
commitment,
because
they are looking for
in
femininity.
terms of
It is
how women
natural. It's a
judge
natural
success in
instinct.
their
It has nothing to
relationships,
do with
they
wealth.
judge
We don't
very
value
much in terms of
wealth
traditional female
for
framework.
women
I mean,
like
men need to
men.
become,
Men's
if you ask
status
women what they're looking for in a partner,
are
it's all
gotten
in
through
terms of
well. When a man is
traditional
wealthy,
female
when the
skills. They
man
want
is
men who
muscular,
can
when the
talk
man
to
is in
them,
good
who are
shape, those attributes
emotionally
for men they work.
available.
But for women, it is opposite.
You know, they
It is
measure everything through
feminine
their
women,
own ruler. So
submissive,
the man with the good
appreciative,
looks, if he
and caring. Those are the attributes of femininity. When a woman becomes masculine, those attributes, they are gone.
The traditional way
And men are not attracted to it. Let's move to the next episode. It is getting more interesting.
Here's the thing. I've never formally thanked any of you guys.
And then the
So
irony
thank you.
is once they get that
Thank
to
you
happen and they're
guys
involved,
for doing
and it's
all
enough
that you do.
years go by,
Because
they're miserable.
you
They
guys
hate
put
it.
up with
They
some
don't
pretty
want that at all.
pretty
They
rough
thought they
crap.
wanted that because they were told that's what they
Y'all
wanted.
put up with some
And
of the
then biology-
craziest women.
then
I don't know
10
how you
years
do
go
it,
by, and it's
but
like,
thank you.
I think taking the
Thank
trash
you
out and
to the
mowing the lawn
men
is sexy.
who
You
work
know, why don't you do that?
so hard night and day just to provide for their family. Thank you. Thank you guys for dealing with the stress that society puts on your shoulders. You guys are expected to be these stand-up guys as if you can't make mistakes. But you're only human, so thank you.
A few moments later.
I have a question. Actually, I have a couple questions that I think most women are going to agree on. All right, here they
in the
are.
community.
Where did all the good men
That's
go?
caused us most stress
Like,
in the
seriously,
relationship. I mean, the housework is always
Where are the
up there.
guys who
If
just
you
want
ask
one
with
woman?
men,
Where are the guys who date towards
would
marriage?
she think this
Where are the
relationship
guys
is
who want
fair?
kids?
It's funny how
All I
many
see
men
in
will
today's
say
world
no, 'cause
are
she thinks I
guys in
like
their
doing
20s and
housework.
early 30s
I mean,
who
they've
still
really got that
smoke
message
and party
across.
and they go
We
skateboarding
had,
and
in
they
Australia, we
game
had this
all day
survey published
and
every
they
few
prance
years
around the
showing
beach
how
in
that,
flip-flops,
you know,
which
how
is
much
that's a
housework
personal
men and
thing.
women do.
But
And,
my point is, they're
it
still
was always just big
children.
headlines
Don't you
about
want more
lazy men
meaning
and
in your
women doing
life?
the double burden and all
Personally,
that.
I want to know where all
And of course,
y'all
they never
old-fashioned
publish
men
the
are
figures on
because
how much total
we like
work
you.
men and women do in relationships. And
Now, what
you
happens
find
that she
in America
suddenly
and Australia,
changed
everywhere,
her
the same sort
tune?
of picture.
Where have all the good
Almost
men gone?
exactly equal. It's been
This is a
extraordinary
natural
for
phenomenon
decades
for most
now,
women now.
that if you
Every day, where
combine
has all the
paid
good men
work
gone? See what happened?
with unpaid
After
work,
women
we're
have
neck to
rejected all the
neck.
good
And
men
actually,
in
at
their
one point,
prime,
the men
rejected
were
all
up a
the
little.
good men, then later
I
on,
mean, the fascinating thing
when
is if
they
you look at
are
the issue
finished with their career, with
relationship
everything now, they want to
satisfaction
settle down,
and
they
the
start
couples
looking
who
for
are
good
really happy
men.
together
Where
know
have
that.
all
They
the
know
good
he's
men
going
gone?
out and battling the
This
traffic
is
for 2
not
hours to get work, and
natural.
he's doing. I mean, in
Women ought to
Australia,
know
we
that
have
there is
a
a
lot
time
of
clock
women with children working
in this
part-time.
journey of dating,
And
relationship,
on average,
and marriage.
for years,
And
women
when
did
that
less
clock
than
is
half
passed,
the number of
when you
hours
don't
in
take advantage of
Australia
it,
that men did. I mean, it's
when the
beginning
price
to move it
comes,
up a bit, but
you have to accept it.
couples know that,
You
and
have
they
to accept
value
it.
that. They
Right.
value the
Yep.
fact that a
The
woman has
women third wave
buys the
empowerment have
capacity to
empowered
stay home with her
modern
children
women
because her
out of
husband
their
works these long hours.
natural
I mean, that
instinct,
is
out
part
of
of the
their
equation, and
natural
yet you never think it
caring,
if you just looked at the housework issue in isolation.
nurturing,
Well, not in the media,
appreciating,
that's for
and
sure. Because happy
submissiveness.
couples are
And yet,
thinking very
they
differently
still want
from
the
the
same
way the
benefit
women in the media are, and
that
their
a
goals are very different from the average woman,
natural
American, and
woman
even in
will
Australia,
have.
where the happier you are, the quieter you are.
Meanwhile,
Right? You're
there
not
are
pounding down and
modern
screaming for
women,
the world to change
independent,
because
so-called,
you know that you work fewer hours in the
and they want
workforce,
to live
but
their
it doesn't matter
independent,
because you are a team. And I keep
and they
coming
don't
back
need
to that
men,
because that's
and yet they
really
want all the
the
benefits
key.
that come
If
with
you
a
think of
traditional
what he's
woman.
doing and
Things
measuring
does not work
it
like
based
that.
on what you're doing, you
Guys,
are screwed.
we have
You're
come to
screwed.
the end of the
Your
video.
marriage is
Share your
not going
thought
to
down
last.
below,
I mean, I
and
can
don't
tell you
forget
that
to
firsthand
subscribe to
because
the
that
channel.
is the
Thank you
number
so
one
much for
problem
watching.
that I hear and that I work with in coaching, where you're coming in with this mindset of his and hers, and that's why it's not working. So getting people on the same page is the answer. It's the key.
Yeah. But you have this constant cultural narrative.